Hi everyone, my name is Alla and I'm an artist. Welcome back to my channel. So, here are my go-to tools that I use on a daily sketching. From pencils to ink pens and markers, each of those tools plays an important role in how I create my art. I will be showing you what I use, why I love them, and a few things that I think could be improved. Let's dive into it. First up are my Kaweco fountain pens. Here you can see 4 of them. Black one is also Kaweco. 2 of them have a medium-sized nib, also fine and extra fine. Following 3 Alla fountain pens. Both brands are great for sketching, especially with the fine and extra fine nibs, which give me a lot of control over the line weight. The fine nib from Kaweco gives the slightly thinner and smoother line, while the extra fine nib from Alla offers super fine details. I tend to reach for extra fine when I want to more precision, like in fine hatching or teeny details. The major benefit of using fountain pens is that the ink flow is super consistent. But there is a con. Since they are not waterproof, if you add any washes or markers over them too soon, the ink can smudge. Speaking of inks, I use Airbin inks with my fountain pens. Those inks are beautifully pigmented and I love the wide variety of colors they offer. They're perfect for adding a pop of color to my sketches. Inks flow smoothly, dry fairly quickly, and have a nice balance in colors. However, they aren't waterproof, which limits their use when you're working with the mixed media. But for line work and the pure ink drawings, they are wonderful. They are also one of my inks, Ferris Wheel Press. I think first of all I picked them up because of their beautiful, gorgeous bottle. If we are talking about some line work, it could be a little bit too light. That's why I'm also editing inside of this ink the other one from Airbin as well. This is the lavender color and also perfumed ink, and together they blend and create for me the perfect blue violet color that is just looks magical on the paper, especially the milk one. So it's my go-to tool if I want to have a beautiful blue color. The next one on the line is the Carandash Neocolor 2. Lastly, I often use those pastels for editing texture and richness to my work. They have a kinda buttery feel, which allows me to blend them smoothly for a soft, painterly effect. What I love most is how intense the colors are. Then we move to the Sennelier oil pastels, and here I need to say their colors is the best. I never saw such an intense oil pastels, and you definitely need to try them if you work with the pastels. But the con for me in the on-the-go kinda side, if I want to work outside of my studio, they can be messy. And because they're oil-based, they don't dry like markers or inks. I have to be mindful and actually fix them even later in the studio. But the vibrancy and blending compatibilities makes them must-have for me. The next on the line is our Molotov markers. I'm sure you already hear of them. They're great and I need bold, opaque lines or solid colors. They work on a variety of surfaces, which makes them super versatile. What I need to add, they even cover the oil pastels. You can see here I'm trying those colors. They overlay the oil pastels and stay like this. It's just amazing what they can do. They're acrylic based, so they dry quickly and won't smudge like alcohol markers. Plus, the colors are vibrant and stay that way. Lastly, I want to talk about my pencils. Here I use automatic pencil from Kaweco. I need to say that I constantly forgot to go to the art shop and take some soft pencil because I don't kinda like to draw with the not soft pencils. But my ultimate favorite pencil is Blackwing pencils. I don't know, they're just magic. It's purely magic what they're doing. If you need to go really in a deep dark shade, they can do this. But if you also need a thin, precise line, it will be also in your toolbox just with the one pencil. The next on the line is the Copic marker that I have. Sometimes I have more of them, but for now I have just this one greenish color. They're alcohol-based markers. They are an essential part of my art process, especially for coloring. They blend just beautifully and you can make a really beautiful gradient with them. It's the only markers that I can think about if I do some gradients on the paper. It's just magical what they can do. The quality of the color and the versatility makes them worth it for me. So there you have it. Those are my go-to art supplies for sketching and drawing. Each one serves a unique purpose in my process, from softness of Blackwing pencils to the precision of fountain pens and the vibrancy of Copics and oil pastels. I hope this gave you some insights into why I love those tools and maybe even some ideas for your own art process. If you have any questions or recommendations for other art supplies that I could try, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching this video and have a happy sketching. See you in the next videos. Bye! Okay, like this, I think it will look just fine. Because if you will dive deeper, here is an endless boxes actually, and there is more on the shelf.